Alright, so for the last probably 10 years, I've been looking for a cheap, good condition 323 GTX. They never really pop up. When they do, they're like 40 hours from me in Maine or somewhere crazy, or they're like $15,000. So neither of those work for me. So I found a guy local. He's about an hour and 20 minutes away that has a 88 323 GTX. It was last year, the 1.6. Guys who don't know what a 323 GTX is, it's an all-wheel drive turbo Mazda from the late 80s with like a locking center diff and a bunch of cool like 80s bullshit that makes it kind of neat to own. This one seems like it's been well taken care of, no accidents, Carfax is clean. It's got a couple miles on it, but the motor was swapped recently as well as some other things. So kind of excited to go look at it and see if we can make it happen and get this thing to have some fun this winter. All right, so we're here, we're waiting. This guy is in the Safeway parking lot apparently. I told him I wanted to meet him at this Shell so that we were undercover. And of course, there's literally not even a spot at the gas station anymore. Everyone has pulled up to get gas. So it's gonna be, oh, here it is, I see it. Little Murph Mobile. Stock ride height, killing it. Oh.
It will not focus.
Oh. Dude, are you for real? You're gonna pull there? Does it only has positive camber in the front on the driver's side?
It does. What is it? Rally style or what?
No, dude. Is this guy stupid?
There's like a puddle there.
I told him to meet us under the cover.
Maybe over the puddle you wanted. This guy, he's getting out.
Oh my god.
That's your boy.
That's my boy. He's gonna murder us. That's so ridiculous. The beep. The you're being an asshole beep. My buddy does the same thing.
It had a radio at one point, and then when I got it, I didn't really care about it, so I never pulled it.
Have you had it like off-road at all? It's like the 4x4 work and shit, 4-wheel drive work?
Yeah, I launched it on gravel, that's about
Okay.
it. I won't do it on the pavement.
Over here where it's dry for a bit. Well, mostly dry. This guy's gonna be like, what are you doing, man? I don't actually need gas.
Breakdown.
We went and drove a GTX. It was 95% of what I wanted. It ran good. It had a shitty alignment because it had some crappy like sleeve over, coil over Johnskis on the front that raised the front. Don't know what he was doing there. It was okay body. Like, I mean, it was what I expected. Interior was rougher than I expect. Oh, he just texted me back, dude. Dude, what's 150 bucks between a GTX owner and a new buyer? Like, we're kind of creating a bond here. The deciding factor was this. There's a light amount of rust in an area that I don't really like. But it doesn't really matter. The car's probably gonna end its life with me. Or I'll end my life with it. Whatever. Either way. We're gonna get rowdy.
I'm gonna be in the outside building, it's alright.
That's fine. You were getting comments online saying that you're a cinematographer, or your video guy is crazy. That dude had his head out on the track and almost got ripped off. This is what it's like buying a car when you're just a cheap ass like me. Like, I have a value of cars that is less than everyone else. I just don't see where that car is worth it. Since when does a late 80s Mazda hatchback, when is that worth anything? A regular 323, not a GTX, is literally worth like what, 400 bucks? If it runs and drives? Damn window regulator, dude. I can't get away from BMW problems, even when I buy a Mazda. Mazda does notoriously have crappy window motors though. They don't break, they just have no juice. The guy texted me back, it's gonna pay the kid $1,000 bucks, but it's in not as good of a condition as I thought it was gonna be. I said 100 after I left, because I was like, I really want it. 100, I can make do. I'm happy with that. Then the dude's like, no. He's bitching about 50 bucks. Oh, it's not gonna work.
Here, you can do it.
It's gonna show his name though. 50 bucks. Let's do it. Let's do it. Same place. Fully committed. Buying this 323 GTX. I've always wanted one of these. I hope it's not a bag of dicks and is horrible car. It's a good deal. I just gotta get those stupid coilovers off there and realign the thing, and we'll be good. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Then let's sit in traffic, because I was indecisive about paying the right amount of money for this thing. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Woo! We finally got one. I think I'm loaded like way right on the trailer though. So I lowball the kid down from a certain amount, and I get him down another 200 bucks, right? Because that was like the deciding factor for me. It may have been just because I needed to get a better deal on it, but you know, I was really like, I wanted the dude to work with me because it was in worse condition than he described it. So I get the $200 off, right? So I recount the money, I put it in my pocket. I put the other 200 bucks in my same pocket. I pay the kid. I paid him the full amount, like an idiot. So now, even though I dicked him down 200 bucks, I'm like, yo, I accidentally paid you the actual amount that I was supposed to pay you. I'm gonna need that $200 back. So I'm like, this dude's gonna dick me. Like, I mean, why would you not? Like, I screw you over out of it, 200 bucks, and now, but he texted me his address and said, come get the money. So he's either gonna shoot me or give me the money, so we'll see.
That's all because of the bank's fault.
It's all because of the bank's fault, because they gave me all 20s to pay for this thing. But you know, it's like that car that you're like, man, I've always wanted to have one of those. It might not even be a good car, to be honest with you. I mean, on paper it looks good. It's not gonna be fast or anything, but I think I can have some pretty good fun with it. But yeah, it's just like, I'm overly excited about it. I can't wait to just thrash the hell out of this thing. Oh look, Civic Type R. Oh, not a real one. Damn, I stopped WRX, bro. It's lowered, it has a parent sticker on it, but I gotta let everybody know with my tire decals. Oh my God, you don't even want to look at how long it's going to take us to get home. You do not want to look. I'm going to cover it up. Oh! It won't even focus. Oh my God, you don't want to see it. You don't want to see it, dog. Oh.
Oh, here, I can actually see it. What the?
I don't, dude, let's not even talk about it. We should just like stop and park and go rip this thing around to waste time. First fill up. Time to find out if the gas tank leaks. See if the fuel light turns off. So I don't think the temp gauge works, and I don't think the gas gauge works. We'll find out though. I'm gonna clean this windshield though with this really crappy water. You see the rear wiper?
No.
And the sprayer works? Dude.
That boost gauge though.
Red.
Why don't you roll down your window?
What? Oh, I can, but it won't go back up. Hey! Do you like your new car? You're loud in this one. Do you like this car? She likes it so much she doesn't even want to get out of it. Perfect. She's Smells. New smells. Okay, I'm gonna leave the door open in case you want to get out. Alright, so this is the new fun haver, I guess. I needed a winter car, and I don't really have a car that I wanted the dog to be in. Not like she makes a mess or does anything, but it's just like hair and smell and all that. I really don't want her in my new truck and like my other cars. And I mainly just drive my truck on the street. And the Miata is like really, really clean inside, so I don't really want her in that. So I got this. I made that as one of my excuses. So I got the dog a car so she could ride around with me. The reasons that why I bought this car, one of them was because of my dog. I got to be able to take her places. We're going to do some winter trips this year. I don't have any 4x4 cars. My truck is 2-wheel drive. I don't buy 4x4s. So what's funny about this car is I've wanted one, like I said, since like 2005. So forever. It's an all-wheel drive, turbo, hatchback. So it's an 88. It came with OZ wheels, which are kind of neat. They're not period correct because they're off like a newer Lancer, but it's interesting. So inside, it's pretty bare bones. Can't fit that anywhere. It doesn't even have a cup holder. It's got pine needles everywhere, but that's kind of what this car's about. I don't really have to be cleaning it and making it nice all the time. Functioning sunroof, that's manual. You actually turn it manually to be able to do it. So it's kind of interesting. It's got really cool seats. These seats actually adjust the bolster. So see how it's widening? And then you can tighten it up so it'll hold you really well. So that's kind of neat. They're like multi-way adjustable, front, back. So it's, you know, factory race car stuff. They built this car as a homologation car. So it's got a bunch of rally stuff. Factory locking center diff. So you can lock the center diff out with the front. So all 4 wheels are locked together pretty much. It has an open diff in the front, but a limited slip in the back. So that's pretty cool. It has like some stockish redone shocks. I don't really know much about them. It rides okay. We'll see if maybe we can get some BCs for it with some dual springs and whatnot. It's got a nice dent in the hood. Other than that, it's pretty clean though. My dog likes it. Just have a hang out in here. So, I've done a few things to it so far. Mainly drivability things. But it came with like a pop filter and a tuned ECU and a boost controller. There was some things that were haphazardly put together. We kind of fixed that and went through some things, and everything's pretty good on it besides the wire harness. And I don't really think I'm going to tackle the wire harness because everything works, and I'd rather just run and have fun. But when we got it, it was having serious overboost issues, so we dialed that in and fixed it. That's a super common problem with these things. It has a divorced downpipe, and it's like a 2.5 inch with a 2-inch wastegate pipe separate, and the downpipe just flows like too much. So we restricted the downpipe a little bit to stop with boost creep. I realigned it. I fixed the distributor. I got rid of the blow-off valve because it was a diverter valve, like a Bosch 944 one. It just wasn't. A, it sounded lame, and B, it was like the part throttle response was kind of junk. So, and I don't believe in blow-off valves, so capped that off, got rid of that. It's running like 14 pounds of boost. Seems to be good. Yeah, it's nice. In this weather, it's cold, so I don't need to like upgrade an intercooler or anything right away. So it's pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Mazda 323 GTX. I think they made a few hundred of these for homologation purposes, so we're definitely about to have some fun in this thing. Come on, come on. I don't think you're gonna fit there. Oh, oh. Can't believe you fit through there. Everybody driving home right now. it's really funny because like some people drive by here and they'll like know that I'm like a Formula D driver and shit, and they'll drive like an asshole. I'll be like, yo, stop, and they'll be like, oh hey, what's up, man? I'm like, slow the hell down, man. Like, come on, dude, this is like a normal street. Like, you're driving like an asshole. And they're like, you're like, you drive like the biggest asshole ever. Who the hell are you to tell me that? And I'm like, dude, come on, man, it's my house. Like, my dog's gonna run out, you're gonna smoke my dog, or I'm gonna be out here having to deal with your loud car all day. I could deal with enough loud cars.